Fellow Nigerians, we can all agree on one thing. A win is a win. I'm sure we can all agree on that. But let's be honest with ourselves. That goal, the goal Nigeria conceded, could have been prevented. First of all, in the days of VAR, nothing can go without being reviewed. Not a goal. If you score a goal that is not clean, it will be reviewed and cancelled eventually. So the ball is in play. The ball is in the air. Zaidu Sanusi started to raise his hands. Nwabali followed up. He could not close up the player. He could not close up the attacker. He could not give command for the ball to be cleared or advance, for the pace to be closed up. It could have been avoided. That particular goal could have been avoided. If it turned out to be an offside, it would be cancelled. So we have VAR. And when there is VAR, you play up until the ref says you should not. I'm not saying that was his fault completely. No. But he should have done something. There is VAR. So you do something. You react. Up until the last final whistle, you have to react. Good game by Tanzania. Coming into this game, they were the underdog. But like I earlier said, in this AFCON, there is nothing like an underdog. Everybody comes here, takes the game to you, and if you can't cope, you concede. Same thing happened today. These guys refuse to sit back. Even though they start at the early stage of the game, in the second half, it became a total different ball game altogether. And they got a goal eventually. Sadly, they conceded immediately after they equalized. So it's a very, very sad day for Tanzanian supporters. However, that shows the quality of the Nigerian Super Eagles. I do not understand why Akwa Adams was taken off, apart from is either he was experiencing some sort of injury or maybe a tactical reason. But taking someone who was arguably our best player on the pitch makes no sense. Yes, the introduction of Musa Simon brought in more attacking threat. But then Chukwueze was the person that was supposed to be taken off, not Akwa Adams. You can argue that when Dele Bashiru came in, he provided more of a defensive stability to the midfield, but Akwa Adams was a threat to that attack. So I do not completely agree with this substitution. However, it's a good game from Nigeria. We had 11 shots on target. They had 3. We need to shoot right. If we have 11 shots on target and there are only 2 goals, then there is something wrong with our shooting. So this is a test game. This is the first game of the tournament, and it's a tournament football. You just go in there for the 3 points, at least in the group stages, right? So we are not going to whine about this. 3 points are 3 points. We are okay. However, we can do better going forward.